It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's going to take off here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a second.
Well, that's the challenging aspect of these RPOs. Kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work at the 44.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Takes the handoff again. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Knight. Looking for his big tight end. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And the Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. Physical run earns the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Important second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things and allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that sets up a return. Will not be brought down. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Gets made down near the 10, and he's still going. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. And they'll use the ground game here. The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. LSU offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Henderson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The running back here on a direct snap. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, but just not able to hit it.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Ball handed to the running back. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC, and ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick catch over the middle. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Back to throw. It's Knight. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Now here's the toss play. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Knight. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
A perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down right into the 38-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Makes it 2nd and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down after that previous play. Quick throw, the catch is made. You stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, LSU.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Receiver in motion now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quick pass, the catch is made. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He keeps it on a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Getting set. Here's second down. looking downfield. It's Knight. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Now the 40. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. Too much speed for the defense.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. A play action. Looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
offense, 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Blocked by the receiver. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Great move in the open field. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Throwing off play action. Gets the ball out as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. He hands it to the back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. A crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Tennessee, 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Makes the catch downfield. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
It's a run to the left. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First and long now after the penalty. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long. They'll give it to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down play coming up. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Powering through. Now the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, really keep the defense on your heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to scramble. Catch made, a lot of space now. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Ford. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback goes broke off the run pass option. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Knight. The receiver makes the catch. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive Their quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab near the sticks. It's Kelly. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Tackle is made at the 37. And a 1st down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. To screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
LSU 35, Tennessee 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Nice throw, caught for a completion.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Looks right, lets it fly. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Scanning the field. It's Knight. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The back in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Leaning on the run game here late. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And the back gets the football. Eludes a tackle. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quick throw to the left. Finds room at the 30. They can't stop him. He has first down yardage at the 46. The ball has come to the line to run the hurry up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Scanning the field. It's Knight. Looking deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Toss play, running right. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
An important third down attempt for this offense.
6-9-1, Gators score. Cricket.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
One of the important plays that could decide this game. 4th and long from the 46. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.